Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad with Spike Fitness, coming to you on kind of a rainy Sunday afternoon. See, it's raining, thundering, and the whole 9 yards, but I don't know, it's kind of pretty actually. And last video that I made about the status of my garage kind of inspired my wife to get in here and start to make some sense of it. Still not perfect, but it's a vast improvement. And yeah, so I kind of want to get to the point. I put a little thing up on my Instagram talking about how I'd gotten some more bad news and I'm going to have to undergo some surgery here in the near future. And right up front, I've learned that I have a umbilical hernia and is going to require surgery to correct. Now, I realize now, kind of in hindsight, that I've had this for some time. I actually don't even know how long I've had it, but I definitely know that I've had it. Now, the moment that I realized that something was up was actually, in hindsight, looking at the video that Brian Allsrue put up of the deadlift party and me pulling 800 pounds. I'll show a clip of that right here. All right, so looking at that little shot there, I saw that my belly button was poking out a little bit too much, and so it kind of got me thinking, and it got me kind of feeling, and I realized that, oh crap.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
My belly button was sticking out more than it should, and I got something kind of poking through, and I can actually feel the muscle wall, kind of a hole in that abdominal wall. So decided that I would go to the doctor, our health clinic, and saw one of the docs. Doc had me lay on the table and just checked me out for probably 30 seconds or so, and said, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask for an ultrasound or anything like that. I can tell exactly what this is. It's that obvious." So super obvious that I got an umbilical hernia. And the measure of correction is, like I said, surgery. So what I think is going to end up happening is they're going to carve me open and hopefully tuck everything kind of back in. They're going to lay some mesh in there, kind of suture that up a little bit, and then suture up the abdominal wall, I believe. And then I'm on some recovery for quite a while, because you literally need your trunk for just about everything that you do to exist. So that will definitely be kind of a bitter pill to swallow, having to lay low for something like 4 to 6 weeks. And then, of course, this is all kind of coming on the wake of actually doing really well with my lifting. I've been very excited about how things have been going, despite the fact that I haven't exactly had a goal in mind, no meet that I'm preparing for or anything like that, because I'm due to a new unit here later this year, and kind of in keeping with the whole Army thing, that requires a lot of running and things like that, which is kind of hard to do if you're primed for powerlifting, right? That they are not mutually beneficial to each other. I would say more to the point, they're mutually exclusive to a point. It's hard to be a international elite powerlifter and also conform to everything, all the standards and expectations that the Army would put on you. So when it comes to supporting my family and earning a living, Army wins. So that's kind of what I need to focus on for the next little while, is just getting myself in some shape, doing more cardio, more running, all that good stuff, so that I can hopefully check all the blocks that I need to check and keep Big Daddy Army happy. Now, that being said, I had some kind of words with the doc, and was asking if I was going to have an incident like this. And the doc assured me that no, that is indeed not going to happen with your intestines. They're not going to come spilling out of your stomach at any point in time, and very likely you're going to have a hard time making it any worse than it already is, because there's so much tissue, so much stuff there just kind of holding it in, right? So many layers, almost like ripstop is kind of how he equated it. So that gave me a little bit of confidence. And in fact, it's kind of weird that when he asked me about it, he actually gave me the option. He said, "Well, what do you want to do?" I said, "Well, I want to fix it," right? Like, that's the right answer, isn't it? And he was very, very nonchalant about it. I was like, okay, cool. I'll put in the referral for you. So, anyhow, I'll be able to have a consult for general surgery in the beginning of August to kind of find out what the prognosis is and what surgery kind of time frame will be. Until then, Doc basically told me that I can kind of continue as I see fit. And in fact, kind of within the Army, wrote me a profile that basically leaves all of my PT up to me. Allows me to kind of do everything at my own pace, my own distance. So that kind of gives me some protection, so I'm not forced into something that's going to hurt me. But obviously, I'm still going to continue to train. So, having said all that, I want you guys to know that I'm going to attack this head on. I'm going to be very diligent and forthright with all of my recovery and everything that I need to do to make myself better. And if anything else, you guys can kind of see what this process looks like for an umbilical hernia surgery and the recovery and all that. I'll be sure to catch everything as I go, so that any of you that are out there that discover that you have this, you can figure out kind of what it looks like and how this impacts me. And then you kind of use that for your own information. And I'm just going to use this as another thing that kind of inspires me to keep going. I look at something like this and I don't think to myself, man, I need to quit. It's all over for me. This is tearing my body apart. But rather I look at this as an opportunity to kind of rise above, to train despite, and to do all the things that I talk about doing all the time, right? Because no matter what, everyone is going to die. And no matter who you are, if you are alive, you are going to die. The number one cause of death, turns out, is life. None of us are getting out of this alive. And so you got a couple of choices. You can either just kind of live your life in a closet and hide from the rest of the world, hide from the amazing things that are out there, and whatever those things are that you decide to choose and pursue is entirely up to you. I have decided to chase and pursue the endeavor of strength is what I've decided to go after, and I intend to stay as strong as I possibly can be for as long as I possibly can until I die. So I want to kind of pursue this with all of my energy and be as thorough and rigorous with my recovery and rehabilitation as I can. And hopefully you guys will stick along with me. Hopefully you guys will stick along with me for the journey and kind of stay with me as we go and continue to kind of watch my own strength path and wherever that ends up leading me. And like I said, over the next few years, I have no idea what that's going to be. I absolutely do not think that I'm going to be in a position where I'll be able to continue to pull 800 pounds just because, like I said, Big Daddy Army hanging over my head. But, got to do what I can do. I got to try to take care of my family. And at least I had the opportunity to get there and train, seriously as I was able to train for as long as I was able to train, while in the Army. That is absolutely a blessing. So I can't go start thinking about the things that I don't have or can't do and, blah, 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 blah. I just got to be happy with where I'm at and try to make the best of the situation that I'm in currently. So the thing that I say to a lot of people is, no matter where you are, that's where you're at, right? So you got two choices. You can either find a way to be positive and be happy about what's going on in your life, or you can be miserable. And, either way, that's really up to you. It's your decision. So you guys got to make the choice. I got to make the choice. Everyone's got to make that choice. So I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I just want to give you a quick update and kind of info about what's going on with me, what some of my plans are, and what I continue to do. And here in a minute, I'm going to shut down this video, and I'm going to start doing some training, because why the hell not? Anyway, guys, that is it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the chat box below. I will be sure to answer. I hope that you guys follow me on this journey, and we kind of learn together, see what this thing's gonna lead us to. I don't know. See how it goes. Anyway, guys, that's it. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, train despite. Even the things that are holding you back, you got to get after it, right? You find an excuse, or you find a way. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And, yeah, we'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.